Now we're on chapter 3. But chapter 3 different. One minute. Oh, wow. Happened again. Or acid reflux. I should be drinking water to get rid of it, but it doesn't work. Right. And don't worry, for people who are worried about me not having a drink, I have a drink right next to me. I have a full bottle of pop of cola. So beat that. Other drinks are available from your other stores. I have to make sure to say that other drinks are available because I don't want to freely advertise that some stuff is better than other stuff. Cough. So, let's do this. There was no doubt about it. Screwball proved to be a difficult baby. A unicorn or a Pegasus filly would have been easier, despite their magical surges and eagerness to fly. The daughter of pure chaos had that and more. While her magic satisfied her hunger, a test that the parents were relieved of, the infant did not fully understand the capability of her powers. A single thought from her simple mind would cause something extraordinary to happen. One day Fluttershy had the misfortune to come into the nursery and find her child gnawing on the bars of her crib, which had been turned into licorice. Discord would never forget the night he made the most shocking discovery. A month after bringing their filly home, the couple woke in the middle of the night hearing her wails. "Your turn," Fluttershy said wearily. With a groan, Discord teleported to the nursery and gasped when he saw the crib empty. "Screwy?" he called desperately, using his nickname for her. "Screwy, where?" He heard a sinister laugh and looked up to see Screwball floating above his head. "Oh, heck," he mumbled. He should have guessed this would happen. He jumped up and swung his arms at her. Oh, but she was as stubborn as her father and easily dodged him. "Get down here, young lady," he demanded. Then he jumped so high that his head crashed into the ceiling, his antler and horn leaving him stuck. Screwball snickered, but gasped when she saw the angry look on her father's face. She took that as a cue to flee. "Oh, so that's how you want to play it, huh? Come back here." He flapped his wings furiously as he chased her around the room. For an infant, she was quite fast and sneaky. She flew beneath the crib, and he collided into its side, thanks to his horn and antler once again. He chose to go around and finally got a grip on her. "Gotcha, you little scamper," Discord shouted triumphantly. The filly tried to struggle out of his grasp, but her father's hands were too strong. At last, she gave up with a pout. He laughed as he stood and held her up. "Now to get you back to bed so your daddy and mummy can get some sleep," he cooed. Then he took a sniff of the air and cringed. Screwball snickered again. "Yeah, I still got a cold. Damn it, I jinxed myself. But first, somebody needs a change," he sighed. "Oh, I hate this part." He snapped his fingers and the filly's dirty diaper disappeared. A clean diaper replaced it. "Who knew resafol would be so much work? What the frig, Discord? Seriously, all you need to do is snap your fingers. Done! Never mind. Like, if I had Discord as a father, I wouldn't have to do crap. I just have to sit there. That's it. Done. Nothing. I know. Never mind. Right, where were we? Yeah. He grunted as he set her down into her crib. She crossed her hooves and glared at him with her spiral eyes. He began to wonder if she had inherited a mother's stare. "Don't give me that look, little missy," he ordered, pointing his finger over at her. "You may have chaotic power at your disposal, but I'm the Lord of Chaos, and I make the rules around here. Got it? Playtime is over. Now get to sleep before I make you sleep." Good damn it, take another drink. Ah! The filly suddenly broke into tears, causing Discord to freeze. That had been louder than he had intended. Please, please don't cry. She opened her mouth and wailed at full volume. It was not that he hated his daughter, or vice versa. When it came to her crying, he was helpless. He did not have the ability to calm down any living creature like Fluttershy. So far, she had been the only one to handle situations like this. Please, he begged, you'll wake your mother. He had to get her to quiet down and go to sleep. He had tried her sleep spell on her ages ago, but the filly had developed a resistance to most of his magic, he had discovered. A trait she had received from her mother, no doubt. He considered Fetch's wife to take over from here, but he did not want to rouse her from bed. She had been working harder than ever this past month, taking care of the baby along with her pets. Disco decided he at least had to try to calm his daughter down. First, he considered what was making her cry. He had already changed her diaper, and she clearly was not hungry, because she could handle that herself. He considered getting a laugh instead of cry. God damn my hair! Hey, Screwy! He exclaimed. Watch this! In a flash, he was on top of a unicycle, juggling a pie, a boat, and an anvil. Screwball stopped crying and watched this act with curiosity. The objects then slipped out of her father's hands and landed on his head. First the boot, then the pie, then the anvil. Ta-da! She blinked for a moment and then cried again. Sheesh, he muttered. Tough crowd. He knelt to her bedside. For goodness sake, what do you want from me, kid? His outburst did not make it any better. He slapped himself in the face. What would Fluttershy do in this predicament? In the time that he had known her, he still had trouble being gentle with other creatures. He thought the problem was that others were too absorbed with his appearance to give him a chance. But then he realised that the problem might be him not giving them a chance, or rather kindness a chance. Maybe he should give it a chance now. He thought about what Fluttershy would use to calm the baby down, and then snapped his fingers. A lullaby, is that what you want? The filly seemed to understand him, for she stopped wailing for a bit, and held out her hooves with a whimper, indicating that she wanted him to hold her as well. He carefully scooped her in his arms. She was still tiny and soft. He would not be surprised if she grew up to be as beautiful as her mother. Thank the heavens she had inherited that part of her. He cradled her gently and attempted to sing the lullaby Fluttershy would always use. Christ's sake, how am I going to do this? Once again, people, not a professional singer, so don't make fun. If you make fun, it's not fun anymore. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to lay your sleepy head. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed. He trailed off as she began crying again. He rolled his eyes. Everyone's a critic. Unfortunately, he was not as gifted in singing as his wife was, mostly because he had not had much practice. Besides, the song was not in his key. Maybe he should try another song, but he did not know that many. Perhaps he should make one up. The first line he sung came straight from his thoughts. Do I have to? Like, this... No, people have read the fanfic, they enjoy this so much, but look at how long this is! And not just that though, but I remember that he sings this song like twice, maybe 3 times? Pardon me. You know what? I don't need to. If you look up Daddy Discord, you'll probably find the song, I think. I don't know. I'm not doing any singing. I apologise. I'm not even going to do it in Discord voice. I'm just going to read it out because I don't want to, okay? I know it sounds cheap, but... I can just feel people staring at me like... Actually, who watches my videos? All I know right now is that 2 people watch my videos. Gempire and Disney Fanatic, and even Disney Fanatic doesn't watch them all, I bet. She just comments on them. I'm a crazy person. I can feel the glares at me. Fine, I'll do it. But I want thanks afterwards. You hear me? I want thanks. I want lots of appreciative thank yous and blahs. Never mind, I'm not bothered anymore. I'll just do it. I freaking hate you all. I'm sorry, I don't hate you. I don't even hate this damn thing. I'm gonna do it.